Word on the street is that gaming has not been doing so well this year, and honestly, it's not that surprising. And I was kind of dumbfounded that they had to make an article about this, but we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. Right here, it shows that while spending was down 13% across the board from January to April of 2025 for 18 to 24-year-olds, particularly on accessories, technologies, and furniture, which fell by 18, 14, and 12%. Video games spending saw the largest fall. This is not a trend observed in the older groups. And honestly, let's think about this. If you're 18 or between 24, you're either probably still in high school, which a lot of people don't, have jobs at this time. They're being kids and still trying to figure out what they want to do. And even in college, when I was in college, I was not working. You feel me? I was living on a budget. You feel me? I was barely able to afford games. Also, games were cheaper at that time. So if I had went to school, let me check. If I had went to school, because I graduated in 14, I went to school on 15. How much was games in 2015? Because I don't know these things off the top of my head. So a standard in 2015 was $60. So right now in 2025, about $80. And back in the day, we only had to cough up 60, and I was still low-key struggling with the 60. So it is very impressive, and it's pretty wild, that this is where we're at in today's society. But with the older groups, it makes sense to why they're able to afford it, because they'd have moved on from all the schools and everything like that, and they're honestly working and making a life for themselves. But another thing is that they had said something about school debts is coming back and paying back loans and stuff, which is true, you feel me? But I feel like there's still an advantage with the older people depending on like what type of jobs they got. My biggest takeaway from this is that they said that from January to April, there was a huge decline in regards to sales this year. But if we being honest, I don't even think there was that many games that had came out within that time frame that I was really like excited to see or even like go out and buy. Let's look at the list and see what games had came out, because a lot of the games that I'm really looking forward to come out later on this year. I think they start in August. If we are looking at what games had came out, so let's start in January. So in January, beginning of the year, I don't even know any of these games. And comment down below if I'm tripping, you feel me, or I missed a couple games this year. But this is in January. Destiny Origins was probably Donkey Kong came out, I guess. Looks like a remake or something. Let's keep going. So January's looking pretty boo. Oh, okay, Rebirth came out. Rebirth was actually pretty fire. I will say that I did have fun playing Rebirth. I got that. But boom, that was it. Oh, Spider-Man 2 came out. Duh. That was for the PC. I'm sorry. All right, let's keep on moving forward. Kingdom Deliverance 2 came out. That was a great game. Keep on moving. Avowed, I do want to play that. I heard a lot of good things about that. Monster Hunter Wild. Okay, so now we 4. I can't even count how many games, but we're 4 out of like 100. Going to March. WWE 25 early access. Godly, bro, this is more pathetic than I thought. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, that was the savior. You feel me? And MLB The Show 2025. Yeah, these are some great games that are coming out, like, world renowned. Okay, and then it said all the way into April, correct? So let's see. April's the last month. I think we still might have a chance, to show the world that they are really pumping out some good games, guys. Like, this is here we go. Indiana Jones The Great Circle for the PS5 release, because it came out on Xbox first. Yeah, Elden Scroll. Okay, boom, there's another good game, right? But do you see how many games? Like, literally, it was only a handful of games within this 4-month span, right? January, February, March, April, 4-month span of all these games that are coming out, and only a handful of them was attractive to me. So many studios, so many different, indie gamers and stuff like that. And like I said, maybe I'm missing a couple games, but none of these kind of looked real good. But if you go down to August, bro, you know what I mean? Then we might be spicing up some things. Let's go down to August. We got Mafia Old Country. Madden is coming out. Even in August. Oh, Gears of War is coming back. Okay. Metal Gear Solid is coming out. Okay. Okay. Lost Soul aside it. Yes, yep. Shinobi art. Okay, yeah. Some of these games look like, you know, like it's spicing up as we go further down. Hell is Us, Indiana Jones DLC. I mean, that doesn't really count. NBA 2K6, Baby Steps, Borderlands 4. I'm trying to think. Silent Hill F, Sonic's Racing, another Final Fantasy. Like, bro, like everything is spicing up towards the end of the year, and I feel like it always goes like this. And honestly, a lot of people just have to be more wise with what they're spending their money on towards these games. Like, we've had a couple games that have came out, you know, within a couple years that were big facades. Not going to mention them, but we all know. And essentially, you know, it's really hard to really determine if a game is really good. A lot of people just wait until it comes out, or we just wait until it goes on a deal, just so we're not spending that full $80. And it has to be a game that I really want in order for me to drop that price tag. But eventually it's going to be bumping up to 100 here pretty soon, according to, you know, games like GTA. And, you know, Borderlands tried to do that, and they got murked. And then this trend might end up continuing, you know, closer to the older generation, because start having kids and, you know, start moving forward in life. That might start affecting us too. You know, $100 is a lot, especially for people that don't, you know, make as much money like that. But like I said, we shall see. But comment down below, what do you guys think? Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to be caught up on all the hottest gaming news. Other than that, see ya.